Hey guys, it's Brooke and I go by Plant Mom Unhinged. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 4 monthly favorites that I have for June, July, August, and September. I have been slacking 100% on the monthly favorites list. I have been trying to do better about making plant videos. I finally have gotten back into my routine after vacation and about all the crazy stuff that has been going on in my life. This cat is dying for attention. But I also would like to make a wish list series where I show you guys some of the wish list plants that I have, and also a couple more updates that I want to tell you guys about from some of the plants that I bought. I also want to just let you guys know of some of the Planty projects that I have coming up. Not even Planty projects either, just like Planty rehabs. Like, I have a lot of stuff going on with my plants because of how long that I've neglected them for. But all of that coming up, just please continue watching. So, I have 4 plants in front of me, 4 that I want to show for my monthly favorites. So let's just get right into the monthly favorites. I'm going to say that this is my June monthly favorite. This is an Anthurium Super Bum. I have it backwards, as you can see. Well, I guess there's really no front. But this is the newest leaf. When I bought this plant, I bought it just because of the Anthurium name, and then when I got it, I was like, why would I spend my money on that? I can't believe I just wasted my money just because I wanted an Anthurium. But now that it's grown, because this was the newest leaf, this was the leaf that was coming out when I bought it, and I tried to help it unfurl, which I shouldn't have done, and I knew I shouldn't have done it, and this is what happened to it. Don't bite that. I knew I shouldn't have done it, and I broke it. But this is the newest leaf, the brand newest leaf. You can tell because the back is orange. I don't know if you can catch that on video, if the video picks it up. But the back of the leaf is orange, and it is just the newest leaf. And I'm actually really excited for this plant and to see where it's going to grow. I actually haven't watered it in a while, so I'm surprised that it's doing so well. But I'm pretty impressed. I'm glad that I didn't throw it out, because I really was thinking about throwing it out, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't water it for a long time before. Again, this is the second time I've been a while without watering it. But I mean, I'm just really impressed with it. It's growing this way because it's reaching for the light. It sits in my window behind my couch, in a little coffee cup that I have hanging up back there, but it fits in there perfect. But I'm actually really impressed with this plant. I might move it so it's not constantly reaching for the light like this, or might at least turn it around so it bends itself back. But I'm really liking how funky it is and how funky it's growing. Like, these are the leaves. They're supposed to be real long and kind of pointy-ish, but I'm really excited. I like that. That was one, I think I got that from, I'm pretty sure I got that from BWH Plant Co. Are you tired of me, Taco? You're tired that I'm not giving you attention? Okay. So I would say, I don't know, I want to show this one because honestly, this has been, I'm just going to do it because this, I know that this is just an original, just an old golden pothos, whatever, but this one has been really catching my eye lately. This is actually, every single stem and leaf in here is, and just like leaf cutting in here is from other pothos that I have. Like, I have one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, and one in this corner here that I bought as like full plants. And I've also made so many more propagations from it and gave them all away. But this one I cannot believe. I took some stem cuttings, so part of it is cheating because I made it long just from some stem cuttings. But then a lot of it is also just grown on its own. And don't look at the back. The back's kind of ugly, but the front, like, I just love how wild and crazy it looks. It has been really catching my eye. I would say that this is definitely September's favorite, but I would give it like every month's favorite because every time I pass by it, I'm just like, man, I love you. And like, I'm using it to cover up some holes that were in my wall from where we had some stuff hanging up, and it does its job. It really does its job up there, and I'm very impressed with how well it's doing for being all propagations. I'm telling you, all of this was just cuttings. So I can't believe it. I can't. I'm just so excited about that one. Okay, so number 3 technically. This one might come as a shocker to you guys. So this is going to be July's favorite. No, let's say August. Let's go to July and then we'll go to August. So July's favorite is this Anthurium I think it's a luxuriance crystallinum. I want to say that it's what it is. I literally looked it up before this video just to make sure that I had it right. And this one I actually do love. I loved this one when I saw it. I've actually had this on my wish list. I think I've showed my other wish list anthuriums before already, but this was one of them. I was actually scared because about 2 weeks ago, I thought I was going to lose it forever when I looked at it and the leaves were all wilty and just looked like they were dying because I didn't water it. And like I said, like I almost lost most of my plants from not watering them. Like it was just so overwhelming that I couldn't even water like 1 or 2 a day. Like I just would just completely shut down when thinking about my plants and I wouldn't water any of them. But this is my anthuriums crystallinum X luxurians, and I can't get over how much anthurium leaves grow when they're new. So like this leaf, this is the second newest leaf, it was this size. It was the size of this newest leaf, and it has grown to be this big. So I can't wait for this, and it faces directly in front of my window. That's why all the leaves are facing the same way. Like I never turn it around. Like I don't even do it when company comes over, because really I don't even have company ever come over, really. But just the fact that this leaf is going to be probably at least a bit bigger than that baffles me. Like I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for this thing to grow as big as this. It probably needs repotted. Same with the other anthurium. They probably both need repotted. I actually do need to repot a lot of my plants. I really have to gain up the courage and save up the money to buy all the new pots, because I don't have to buy the new pots. I guess I could go to a nursery and get them for free. I've done that before and I'll do it again. But I need to repot a lot of my plants, and this and the other anthurium being a couple of them. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And like, I just love how dark the leaves are. Like, can you guys see how, maybe not because it's so close, but just how dark, like how dark these leaves are. Like, I just think that is so pretty. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love variegation, but I also love me a really dark leaf. Like they are just top notch. Okay, so this next plant, it may come as a surprise to you guys. If you've watched my videos and seen me talk about this plant, you would realize that I absolutely 100% hated it with all my guts. What was that, Taco? Oh, it's just Luther. But I hated this plant with all of my guts. I was so mad about how they shipped it to me, and you guys probably know from just me saying that. And I was so mad about how they shipped it to me, and I thought that it was dead and gonna be so ugly. But here it is. Here she is. It is my, gosh, what even is it now? Alocasia Dragon's Breath? Silver Dragon? I think it's a silver dragon. But this, it's flowering. It is flowering right now. This is the August favorite. I mean, I think the flowers are finally starting to die off. They've been there for about a month, I'd say. But this, I just can't get over this leaf right here. This is the prettiest leaf. And then this, it looks like this is 2 corms in one, but I don't think it is. I did end up cutting a lot of the bent leaves off of it because I am fighting spider mites right now. So the less real estate, the better for the spider mites. So I did cut off a lot of its leaves, but they all pretty much looked like this anyways, or worse. They looked worse than this. Some of them did. So I didn't mind cutting them off because they were all not so pretty. Like they didn't look the best. Hi, baby. But I have just been in love with this leaf. Like I just love how rough it is, how silver it is, and all the dark veins in there. Like I just can't believe that the new leaves are that pretty. Like, I mean, I can believe it because the pictures did it so much justice. What I got in the mail did not. It was so ugly. But this is what I paid for. This is what I wanted, okay? I actually just gave my sister the corm. I think I had it on video. The corm that I removed from here. I put it into Lekka and I gave it to my sister. She is so happy to be a plant mom. She has 2 new plants now from me, and she is just so excited. But this, I'm just in awe. I'm in awe with this plant. And I mean, I know I did cut a lot of leaves off, but she's gonna do great. I mean, look at that root growth. Since I mean, she did have a lot of roots already, but still, like, that is just a lot. I probably need to get in there and cut some of them dead ones off, but she's doing great. She's just doing great. Okay, so I know this is kind of a quick video. I might do one Planty rehab just to motivate myself while we're on video. Okay, so this is a plant that I'm going to be rehabbing today. It looks a hot mess, and in my opinion, I can't seem to get the leaves to stop yellowing. Like, I just ripped off 5 yellow leaves, and there's still 2 more. I don't understand. So this is what we're rehabbing today. My plan is to propagate the whole thing and make a new plant from it, because I love this plant, but it's not doing good in this pot. So that's what we're going to be doing. do is dump this pot, save the pot, possibly save the wood. These stems, I don't like single node, leafless node propagations and cuttings. I like to have a leaf on them. I do not like to put them in sphagnum or put them in water. That's never worked for me, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be throwing all these nodes away. And the goal is to start a new Adansonii plant and hopefully just let it vine like normal instead of putting it up on this pole, and also not putting it in a porous pot. I think that was my wrongdoing. I don't think that I should have put it in a terracotta pot because it constantly needed water, and I'm known to underwater. So I think that that's where its downfall was. So, and if anybody has any tips and tricks on pileas, let me know, because I've had this heifer for almost a year and it hates me. So, yeah. Yeah, I love the jar though. Love the pot. Okay. Also, this is my Monstera propagation. I cut up my Monstera in hopes to, I don't know why I did it. I just wanted something new. Make a new plant, maybe give this one to my sister once she's grown in better. There are a few starter aerial roots in there. Yes, this is a pickle jar. I repurposed all my jars. But yes, there are some starter aerial roots in there. So I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, because I'll probably give it to my mom because my sister doesn't have a lot of room, and plus she has a baby, so she can't put anything on the floor. That little heifer will eat it. But yeah, so hopefully this does pretty good and get some good roots going so I can gift this to somebody. My Monstera, oh, it's spraying it off. My Monstera is dealing with spider mites as well because it's in the same corner as my alocasias. So it's been a tough road, but I haven't looked that hard in a couple days, but I also haven't saw them the last time that I looked. So I'm hoping, I've been doing that treatment once a week for now, I want to say 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I'm hoping that it's working. I haven't seen anything on these leaves that I know of but I'm still gonna clean them because you never know. So yeah. Another planty project that I've been doing is combining plants. I know we talked about that last time, but this time I combined a Monstera Adansonii with a golden pothos. Because I had some of these Adansonii cuttings already, like I had jars full of them, and you can tell that this is all new growth. These were in leca. I did a test. I'm gonna see how good they do in leca, and then I'm gonna see how good the other ones do in soil. Because I put one in soil and one in leca, and these are doing pretty well. I haven't actually even checked on the ones that are in soil, but as you can see, I have them still, what's that called? Twist tied to keep them stuck together. That's my trick, my tip and trick. That leaf was already there. It's not a new leaf or anything, but the leaf was already there. So I did a kind of test to see which one will do better, and I think this one's doing pretty well. So let's hope for the best. What else is going on? We just talked about this plant, guys, in my last video, and there are some signs of growth, new growth, potential good growth, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm done with this heifer, so I'm throwing it away. This and this, done. D-U-N. So yeah, I'll be back.